This is FYI on your TV, brought to you by Hometown News. I'm Kathy Botham. I've got Barb Hicks back with me. You haven't been here for a little while.
I don't remember the last time.
I know. It's been a while. Well, your hair was short. We were just talking about your hair being so long. So yes, it's been a while. So you are the secretary at REAL, the Rideau Environmental Action League. So can you tell people what that is?
Well, REAL has been around for over 35 years now in town, and we just thought we would do small-scale environmental projects to show people that they can make a difference and they can play a part in environmental protection. And so we do all kinds of things. There's no end to the variety, and of course the big thing we do is we run the Real Deal Reuse store over on William Street. But spring is a busy time for us. We have some gardening and rain barrels and other things going on that we'd like people to know about.
Yes, and I mean spring cleaning too, so people are bringing in donations as well?
Yeah, donations really ramp up this time of year. It's kind of slow January, February, March, but yeah, lots of donations coming in, and weather's nicer. People are keener to go out for a drive.
Yeah, you take
what's over there.
You take all sorts of donations as well too. It's
yeah,
not
it's
just
almost,
appliances and stuff
yeah,
like that.
It's almost easier to say what we don't take because, but we don't take any kind of clothing. So there's lots of other stores in town that'll take that. So please take clothing there. And we have some extra little features there, like the e-waste drop-off, and we'll also take end-of-life appliances now too. So that's a good thing to know. So you don't have to put those in your garbage. And you know, just none of the really nasty things, you know, no mattresses, no bedding, no hazardous waste. But pretty much we take
everything. When you say end-of-life appliances, like a microwave that doesn't work anymore, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't sure what to, I call, in my mind I call them dead appliances, but I guess that's not the right word. Yeah, the people who pick it up say they will take appliances now, so that's great. And so it's also good that I tell people, if you bring us appliance, you know, be honest, we'll take it whether it works or not. If it doesn't work, let us know, we'll put it in the e-waste bin. Otherwise, we'll give it a test and see if it's worth putting out for sale.
Excellent, excellent. I like what you said earlier too. You get people involved in their environment too, and I mean, pitch in. You've been doing this for, pitch in is a nationwide event. It's been going on for 50 years.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure REAL has done it in some capacity since we started in 1989. So, you know, sort of ramped up in about. I don't know. I can't remember the year now. Anyway, anyways, trying to get more other local groups involved, you know, get the Cubs to come out, get school groups to come out, churches and so on. So we used to do a little bit more of matching of people to locations, but now we kind of let them decide where they'd like to go. So it's a 2-week thing, April 18th to May 2nd. We supply the bags, and the bags are ready now at the store. People can drop by and get them and just sign a list so we know who's out there picking up and who to thank at the end of it all. And then in the past few years, we've been doing a shoreline cleanup on the final day, the final Saturday, which is May 2nd. We have a couple of shoreline locations, and people can just come and meet there, and we'll bring the bags that time and just clean up so none of that garbage ends up in the water.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. And it's amazing how much garbage there is too, isn't
it?
It's sad.
It is sad, and a lot of it's, you know, fast food and the cigarettes and stuff, and you go, well, and sometimes it's accidental. I mean, sometimes it's just wind-blown stuff, you know, that got away from people. But yeah, it is quite alarming. And of course, spring is a good time, right? Because you've had that build-up all over the winter that nobody's been able to get to, and that's been buried in the snow.
Yes, for sure, for sure. Now people fill their bags up and then they leave them in the location, and you come around and pick them up. How's that work?
Well, not us. We get the town. The town of Smiths Falls comes and picks them up. We sort of, you know, warn them ahead of time this is happening, and they keep their eyes peeled for them and go around and get them. And if someone picks up somewhere and it doesn't get picked up, just let us know, and we'll tell the town staff that it's out there. Yeah, it works pretty good. So that only is good for within town limits, of course. If you're one of the surrounding municipalities, most of them have made arrangements. Either they'll pick up the bag for you with your household garbage, or you can take it to your landfill site and get rid of it that way. But yeah, nobody has to worry about disposing of the garbage themselves. But something else new this year, though, is we realized that the town can't guarantee that the recyclables will be separated out. So if if you feel strongly about it and you would like to pick up bottles and cans, we're giving you a clear plastic bag, and someone's going to have to take them home and put them in their residential system.
Okay, awesome. Now you were saying also spring is in the air too, so you've got your rain barrels and native plant sale. May 6th?
We do the rain barrel sale every year. In the past few years, we've added the native plants in as well. So the deal with the rain barrels is people pre-order online. They can pay online also. For Saturday, June 6th is the pickup day. A big truckload comes the day or two before, and we sell them. However, we do have some left over from last year that we sold 4 on the weekend. People are really keen to get their rain barrels, so we do have about 20 out there. If anyone just wants one of the ugly duckling terracotta or black barrels, they can get one right now. But if anybody wants anything special, like a special colored barrel, or they want accessories or replacement parts, they should place an order.
Right. And it's so much better for the environment too to collect your rainwater instead of using your sprinklers and your hoses.
Absolutely.
And
it saves you
like
money. It's better water for your plants. It's good for preventing erosion next to your house or your garage or wherever you're collecting it. Yeah, all kinds of benefits, and it's a really good deal. And also, because we've been doing it for many years, I like to tell people you can interconnect them too, right? You can connect 2 or 3 or more rain barrels, because maybe your roof, one rainstorm can really fill up a barrel really quickly, but you can use more than one.
Oh, excellent.
Get some more.
And mushroom compost. People can buy mushroom compost with you too.
Yeah, that's not specifically our project, but it's been going on for many years also. Trinity United Church gets in a load of mushroom compost, and then they bag it and sell it. And so it's coming in quite soon. I think they said it's being delivered May 4th, and they should be able to start selling it May 6th.
Excellent. Now, I made notes, and I love when you bring notes, when my guests bring notes too. I'm just comparing here too. I have got down, and so have you, there's a seminar, Small Changes, Big Impact.
Yeah, that one's being organized by the Smiths Falls Public Library, but they invited us to participate. So Karen Schechter, who is our president, is going on our behalf. It's Saturday afternoon, April 25th. And that's, of course, because Earth Day is April 22nd. So people are doing lots of special things to honor that. And I think it's largely focused on reducing your waste and just small things that you can do.
Excellent. Now, tool library. That was originally why I got a hold of you. I thought, isn't that a great idea? Like, why go buy a tool when you only need it for one project? You know?
Absolutely. So we started that, several years ago. So we have in the back corner of the Real Deal, we have a collection of over 100 tools that people can borrow with a membership. So people buy a membership for 6 months or a year. So it's $25 or $45. And then they can come in whenever the store's open, and there's a tool catalog on the website and on paper, obviously, and borrow a tool. The deal is they can take it for a week, and then they should bring it back unless they call us and tell us that they want to keep it.
They're
longer.
Still working on their project.
Yeah, so the idea is that, some people have downsized, couldn't take all their tools with them. Some people are just starting out, don't have a whole collection of tools. A lot of tools, you only use for one project, and then you don't need again. So we're hoping to fill that need. And right now, we had a great volunteer working on it up till now, but he's moving on. So we would like some more tool library volunteers, especially someone who really knows tools, who can sort of keep an eye on it and make sure the tools are in good repair, or if something gets donated. Yeah, and if something gets donated, decide whether we should be putting it in the library or just selling it, things like that. And it worked out well with our last volunteer, because he was like a handy guy too, so we could give him lots of little fix-it jobs to do in between.
Excellent. Yeah. That worked out well.
It did work out well.
Now, again, summer's coming, spring is in the air. Community garden plots. You have the garden plots on that.
Yeah, we've had community garden plots since I think 2010. So there's 12 of them out there, and of course the roster of people changes from year to year. So there are a few vacant plots this year if anyone is interested. So it's $25 for the season. So you get that space to, weed, plant, harvest, water, all the rest. Ginny Toffanello is looking after it this year. The plot assignments. So I would just, if you're interested, I would get in touch right away, because
They go fast.
Yeah.
How many have you got?
There's 12 in total.
There's 12. Wow, yeah, they will go fast.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And those are great for people who live in apartments or, townhouses and they don't have the
that's
property.
usually what they are. Yeah, people in apartments, or sometimes it's retired people who've downsized to a smaller place and still like to garden.
Right.
Sometimes it's just people who don't have a very sunny spot in their own own garden, so they rent one for that. And we have one couple who plants their garlic there every year. So.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, that makes a difference for sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Now you wrote down here your volunteer month.
Yeah, well, it's actually Volunteer Week coming up in the third week, and we're always saying, oh, we don't, and it's actually International Year of the Volunteer too, for whatever reason. The theme is Ignite Volunteers. I thought, that's hard to use. We're going to set our volunteers on fire. I don't know. Anyways, so we just thought, a lot of people help Real in a lot of ways, and so we thought we would feature them this month. So I've been doing a couple Facebook posts a week, trying to name names of people who have helped us over the past year.
And you have a lot of volunteers.
Yes, and it's hard to do well because some of those people have their fingers in many pies, right? And they volunteer in many capacities. But it's also good for us to let people know that Real exists beyond the Real Deal, right? Yes, we have a good chunk of volunteers who do the Real Deal, but there's lots of people doing other things, helping organize special events, coordinating the garden, just delivering milk bags somewhere, after we've collected them. People are involved in lots of different ways, and it's just nice to give a shout out for them, because we can't, it's even too hard to organize a volunteer event to thank them, because it takes time to do that.
Yes.
And would you get them all? No.
That's right.
So we'll give this a try and see, and we've had some good reactions to it, lots of comments on the posts and so on, so that's nice.
You just mentioned milk bags. What do you do with milk bags?
Well, we send them, we don't send them. We collect the outer milk bags, and we've been forwarding them to Earth Hub Ottawa, and they give them to a church in Greeley who crochets them into mats.
They still do that?
They still do that.
Wow, okay.
I know it kind of fell off, but there's a church in Greeley that does it, and I think some woman is actually picking them up and taking them directly there now, which is great. And you'd be surprised at the number of milk bags that are out there.
Absolutely.
Oh my goodness.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So people can just drop them off to you?
Yep. When you come in the store, there's a table, and there's about 5 big Rubbermaid bins. We take milk bags. We take toners and print cartridges. We take batteries.
Okay.
That's the thing that gets used the most.
Oh, good.
Batteries.
Yes. That's good
and
to
we
know.
have another bin for pens that they go to Staples. We wouldn't collect them, except we haven't got a Staples in town. So your Sharpies, felt tip markers, ballpoint pens, mechanical pencils, we collect those, and they reclaim the plastic from it. And there's another bin that also goes to Earth Hub Ottawa that has crayons and glue sticks.
Really?
Yeah, somebody
This is
makes
so
them into
good to
jumbo
know.
crayons.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we'd love to find out about more things like that if anybody has an idea for something that, is free shipping. That's kind of the problem too, right? It's got to be something that we can deliver somewhere, or whoever is willing to come pick it up. It would be nice to be able to do more of that kind of thing.
Wow, that's good to know. Good to know. All right. If we could just mention too, I know it's not happening here, but I believe you posted it on your Facebook page too. In Kempville, the North Grenville Sustainability Fair is going to be happening on April 26th as well.
Yes, that's a Sunday.
Yes.
And it's a very popular event.
It is.
And they have a big electric vehicle show, which might be of interest to some people. You can even do little rides or little test drives, I think. And it's a great event. We usually go most years with the Rito Roundtable and share a spot, but everybody's kind of too much this time.
It's a busy time of
There
year.
are so many events going on. Sometimes you have to say no to the odd one, right? Because it takes a person, half a day, a whole day, whatever.
Absolutely.
And then you have to get something reasonable together that people would like to see. I think last year we featured the mini forest.
Okay, yes.
Oh, and that's something else new that's going on. Sorry. After the success of the mini forest, we would like to demonstrate pocket forests. And so the Railway Museum has agreed to give us a little space back there, and we're going to put probably 3 pocket forests of different collections of species in there.
Nice.
And Tony does wagon rides past them, and we'll be able to explain to people. pocket forest because they're smaller, people could conceivably plant them in their own yards.
Wonderful, wonderful. Now, if people want to learn more about Real or anything else that you're
Talk
doing
to me.
too, talk to you. How do they get a hold of you, Barb?
No, obviously, there's our website has pretty much everything on it. It's realaction.ca, so REAL action.ca. We have 3 Facebook pages. One's primarily for the Real Deal store, one's primarily for Real, and there's also one for the community garden.
Okay.
We use Instagram a bit, not a lot. But
Okay.
yeah, or, just drop by the store. We're open 10 to 5, Wednesday through Saturday. And we usually have our posters up there and, people who can tell you, like I'm usually there on Saturdays if you want to find out about something or, yeah.
And you're on William Street.
Yes, William Street West, across from the Railway Museum.
Right. Excellent. Well, thank you very much for coming here. You have so much going on. Spring is in the air, and we're ready for it, too.
I hope
we
so.
are ready for it.
We are ready. It's been a long winter.
Once again, I've got Barb Hicks. She's the secretary at Rideau Environmental Action League. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.